My reason for coming into this race is to do what I have done for the past 15 years, but not just for a few hundred individuals, Liberians. I want to do that for the 4.2 million Liberians, providing access to basic human rights. Africa can never move forward to compete with the Western world if we leave our people uneducated. If we do not provide basic human rights for our people, we will continue to look for foreign aid. Instead of selling or negotiating our commodities, we are giving it away in exchange for signature fees. A lot of our leaders now settle for signature fees versus creating contracts and concession agreements that benefit the entire country. That's a selfish act. And MacDella Cooper could be anything, but a selfish person is one thing I'm not. I care about my country. The Western world has offered me a great deal of privilege, success, fame, popularity, great friends in high places. But I left all of those things, went back to my country where I don't even have a shower. When I say a shower, a physical running shower.
You remind me a bit of the late, great Muhammad Ali, the way he used to talk. When you talk about education,
Sure.
what type of education are we talking about here? Because there are lots of schools on the continent.
Yes.
Frankly, at the end of the day, kids come out with absolutely nothing. Are we talking about some type of quality education? And if so, what is that?
There are three categories of individuals, especially within the youth, amongst the youth. You have young people who were born during the civil crisis. They have aged out of traditional education. They can no longer be asked at 18 years old to go to the first grade. I want to see to it that all of those young people have access to vocational training. And then those young people who can go through traditional education have the best quality of education. So we built educational institution that will educate these young people to compete, not just in Liberia, but in Africa and eventually the rest of the world. We need better negotiators. Africa, you know, the former, I don't know if I should say this, but the former United States President Bill Clinton always says the future belongs to smart collaborators or creative collaborators, he would say sometimes. But my twist on that comment is that the future of Africa or the future belongs to smart negotiators. That's one thing we fall short with. We don't have good negotiators that can go on a table and negotiate on behalf of Africa. So our commodities are being sold at such less value.